What's the vibes? Top of the morning, top of the afternoon, top of the evening. Whenever this video may find you, I am Dream. Follow me on Twitter, Mr. Dreamy1, the number one. Sub to this YouTube channel, Blunt Money Bets. Blunt Money Bets. We used to be Kingmaker Sports, but I do have another arm of the Kingmaker, quote unquote, empire coming soon. So tap in with us. But yeah, Blunt Money Bets. Follow me on Twitter, Mr. Dreamy1, the number one. Like this video, share this video, comment on the video, turn your notifications on, and all that. All right. Today, first off, recap. Oh man, yeah, haven't done a show since Sunday. Recap. 3-1 in the NFL on Sunday. Didn't do a show yesterday. I was kind of out of it. Wasn't feeling the best, just needed some rest, man. So had a really good weekend. But yeah, on Sunday we went 3-1 with the straights. The only straight that did us dirty was shockingly, it was Philly to score the Philly game. Each team to score a touchdown in each half. It was like minus 122. In the second half, like LA didn't score, Philly didn't score a touchdown, something like that, or maybe neither one of them scored. But aside from that, we went 3-1. We hit the over easily. In the Cincinnati game, hit the under. Oh man, New England damn near blew that under by themselves, just being terrible. Jeez Louise, they are fucking awful, man. They gave up points. I'm like, and I can understand on the drive, but y'all turning the ball over, giving up points. But that under hit, and Kansas City game had a touchdown in each half from each team. So 3-1 there, hit a few blunt money bets, gave out Jamar Chase. I didn't give out as many blunt money bets as I usually do, but we did hit well. We did do well. But I ended up giving out Jamar Chase 2 touchdowns and Anthony Richardson 2 touchdowns on the timeline. Jamar hit, Ant got hurt. And they ain't voided. So yeah. So that's it, man. I already got one. I'm gonna tell y'all right now for the dreamers, because man, that's all right. I do feel like sometimes people be watching my videos and taking my plays, but it's cool. Let's eat, man. I'm looking at Jeff Wilson anytime touchdown. Whenever that shit pop, I think he's gonna get taken off the injury reserve. He's probably gonna be the backup running back. And the way Miami be giving it up in a blowout, he probably healthy. Coming off injury reserve, like they probably just didn't need him. And remember, he was nice for San Fran. He was nice. He was either nice before McCaffrey got there, or he did good for McCaffrey and injury, or him and McCaffrey was nice last year. Either way it goes, Jeff Wilson Jr. to score a touchdown and maybe even 2. I'll be playing that as long as we can get decent odds. As soon as these odds drop, that's going to be what I'm looking to play. I just think that's a good snipe because, obviously moisture would be the first look, but anything could happen. He could, have an 80-yard run to the 1-yard line, and he got to come out the game and then bring your boy in, Jeff Wilson. So Jeff Wilson Jr. touchdown, anytime touchdown. That's what I'm going to be looking, and I'm going to be looking at a few more spots. I cannot wait for these lines to drop. This is different. Last week, I just felt like I was behind. Still got a 3-1 day out of it, but last week, I just felt like I was behind, and I was telling you, I'm like, man, I don't know. Just normally in the NFL, I'm on it, and then even the day of, I couldn't play my sack. I already knew Daniel Jones was going to get sacked a bunch of times. I already knew that. I was just trying to play that. It was a couple other ones that I knew was going to happen. The Eagles game. It was a few, man, I wanted to, but I couldn't get them down. But yeah, so that's football, man. Let's get into the WNBA, all right? But yeah, Jeff Wilson when that pop, and I'm looking at a few more spots. WNBA, I got 2 builders that I put a unit on. I didn't have any straight bets for the first game. I wanted to watch it. And it's so funny. I would have played the under. That shit went way over. I'm like, all right, girls. But that can happen in one of these games. And that's what me and Chris was telling y'all about. It's funny, like the games that normally, the games that go over, go slightly over. And the games that go under, go way under. But I don't think it's a coincidence that the total done open lower than it did last game. Why would it? If the game went way over, I think the game went way over. What I remember, the game went way over. So the fact that the total dropped a point, I think that's telling. I think we could be getting a muck it up type of true playoff game. And also, old girl Marie Johansson, I think that's her name. But Maria, when she came in hitting them threes, obviously that's going to elevate the total. It just is what it is. So I would lean under again. I'm probably going to have a blunt money bet with the under just for some negative correlation, you know what I'm saying? A few overs and then play the total under just to get, like, turn like a plus 300 into a plus 1,000, something like that. So I lean under. But as far as my two units, well, my two straights that I put a unit on, these are builders on DraftKings. Okay, and I put these on the timeline as well, but I want to get into them a little more. Jonquel Jones, 8 rebounds. Chelsea Gray, 5 assists. And Courtney Vandersloot, 5 assists. So this is like, and this is a minus 120. This is sort of a breakdown of the blunt money bet that hit for us last game. We will be running that back at plus 290. This shit gotta hit. That barely hit. Shout out to Stewie. I mean, everything else was pretty sweat free, but Stewie made us sweat for that last rebound. So shout out to Stewie for getting that rebound. But this is kind of like the father of that. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't comfortable playing units the first game. I wanted to have my eyes on the game and kind of get a feel. And I kind of, I feel good enough playing these 4 units. So Jonquel, 8 rebounds, Chelsea Gray, 5 assists, and Courtney Vandersloot each to have 5 assists. Gray, Vandersloot, 5 assists, Queen Jonquel Jones, 8 rebounds. So Jonquel has had 8 rebounds in 7 of 7 playoff games. Courtney Vandersloot has had 5 assists or more in 6 of 7 playoff games, and Chelsea Gray has had 5 assists or more in 4 of 6 playoff games. Pretty good odds for a builder, and Chelsea Gray, of course, is going to raise her game during the playoffs. I loved her PRA. She hit that last game. She's nice with it. So I think she might have had 8 assists, 7 assists last game, something like that. So love that. Jonquel Jones to have 8 rebounds, and Chelsea Gray and Vandersloot each to have 5 assists. And that is a minus 120 on DraftKings. Build that out. Like I said, 6 out of 7, 7 out of 7, and 4 out of 6 is what these ladies have covered these lines at. Next, Jackie Young and Chelsea Gray, 25 PRA each. Got to get Jackie in there. We spoke ad nauseum about Jackie, how much we love Jackie. I told y'all about the Jackie threes. Also, came here, when we was partying, had a party night where I was basically just, listening to music and capping the games for the first time. I told y'all Asia Wilson unders. I wasn't gonna play them. I still wouldn't play it. But just tell y'all what I told y'all last week. That's a queen for me, so I can't fade her. But she's not a queen for everybody. And the numbers they don't lie. But with that being said, told y'all love Jackie. Jackie was at first I thought it was gonna be Kelsey Plum that I was gonna love. When I went back and looked at the numbers, I said, nah, it's Jackie and Chelsea Gray. And both of them did what they do. So I expect them both to come out. Now, again, this is the Aces. That's the problem with the Aces. Anything can happen. Anybody can step up. Any of them can have a fallback game. But Chelsea Gray especially, I just don't think that's going to be in her makeup this entire finals. I think Kelsey, Jackie, or even Asia will have an off game before Chelsea Gray, just because she got the ball in her hand so much. She's a tough matchup, and she can affect the game in a myriad of ways. So Jackie and Chelsea Gray each to have 25 PRA. That is a minus 130 on DraftKings. Jackie is 5 of 6 this line in the playoffs, and Chelsea Gray is 4 of 6 in the playoffs with this line. And each of them covered it pretty easily in game 1, and I expect that trend to continue. Even if it's not as much scoring, Jackie Young, look at her. It's a reason why her damn rebound line is 5.5. It's a reason. And we gave out a rebound ladder a couple of weeks ago, and they did us dirty. Same thing the way they did us with Jackie. I mean, with Laney rebounds, her 8 rebounds at plus 1,000. They did us dirty. They clearly just took a rebound from her and gave it to Jonquel. I don't even know how. I still don't know how they did that shit. It was a loose ball. Laney grabbed the ball, dribbled it twice, and then passed it to Vandersloot. And they gave that shit to Jonquel Jones. And it's so funny because me and my boy, this was on a Sunday. Me and my boy was watching that game in the red zone. And as soon as she got that rebound, I looked at my boy and I'm like, yo, I hope they give her that rebound. Something just told me, even though it was the most common sense rebound ever. But yeah, Jackie been rebounded. And Chelsea Gray, I spoke about her PRA last week ad nauseum. She had a triple-double this year against them. Damn near had a triple-double last game. I am going to probably be putting her to have a triple-double, playing her to have a triple-double, building it out as long as it's worth it. I'm probably going to be building that out going forward in the finals, because I can see her having that. I'll also be looking at Sabrina to score 30. Try to get that at plus 1,200, plus 10, whatever, because I think she does have a game where she goes off, where she goes nuclear, hits 6 or 7 threes. Ice. So those are the two straights. I got two blunt money bets for y'all. Um, a little analysis, and then we'll get to the NBA futures. So, um, damn, I lost. Oh, okay, yeah. So, I'll be looking to play Sabrina 30 points. I'll be looking to play not unless the 25 juicy. I'll do the 25. It's like 400 or more. Uh, I'll be looking to play, what you call it, triple double. Build that out. Build out Chelsea Gray triple double. And there's one more that just slipped my mind that I'll probably be looking to play. Oh, right now, if you want to right now, I think it's a good time as any to play the Liberty to win the finals. I believe on DraftKings, you could get the Liberty in 4 at like plus 800, or Liberty in 5 at like plus 800, and Liberty in 4 at like plus 650. Don't give me the line. I was gonna play. I'll probably play it tomorrow. It ain't about to, nothing change. I just got seduced by these damn futures. Me and Chris B. Kappa was talking about these shits for like an hour off stream, and I had completely forgot about them until preseason popped up. Until I seen Wimby as well yesterday. I'm like, oh shit, I'm tripping. But yeah, blood money bets. So we will be looking at a few more things with the WNBA and all that good stuff. But yeah, let me get the blood money bets. All right, this has to hit. It hit last game. It has to hit plus 290. 8 rebounds, and 8 rebounds for Asia Wilson, Breonna Stewart, and Jonquel Jones. Okay, so the three bigs, they have 8 rebounds. Jonquel Jones, Asia Wilson, Breonna Stewart, they have 8 rebounds, and Vandersloot and Chelsea Gray to have 5 assists. So plus 290. They got to give us some damn boost for the WNBA. It was good, man. And I have not put this bet in because I'm probably gonna get like a referral boost. You know what I'm saying? I'm always keep it under with y'all. Generally, I put every bet in except for these two. Because I'm waiting to get like DraftKings boost. I just signed somebody up, or I'm about to sign somebody up. They should be signing up now using my code. So I'm gonna be getting boosted. If I get a boost, then I'm gonna put it on that, and it'll end up being like a shit 580. So yeah. So love that. The got it hit, and we don't never call nothing a lock. So it's just, I'm saying this facetiously. Got it hit. Queen Jonquel, 8 rebounds. Queen Asia Wilson, 8 rebounds. Breonna Stewart, 8 rebounds and 5 assists for Sluty, Courtney Vandersloot, and Chelsea Gray. All right, it's plus 290. And next, a rebound lay. I just love this lay. Doesn't have a great chance of hitting, and that's why it's plus 1,600. I don't got no problem with that. It's worth these odds. I think it's fairly priced. I understand it's a long shot. It's a 1-2, kind of a receipt, 6-legger, but it's all rebounds. It is all rebounds, okay? But it's good 6-legger. Hold on. Five rebounds. Jackie Young, Chelsea Gray, Benaje Laney. Benaje or Benaje? See, I'm getting so good at baby girl name now. Now it's the finer things that I'm trying to say. Is it Benaje or Benaje? I don't know. I used to say Benaje all the damn time. But yeah, Benaje Laney, Chelsea Gray, and Jackie Young each to have 5 rebounds. Queen Asia and Breonna Stewart each to have 8 rebounds and 10 rebounds for Jonquel Jones. These two, kind of the, similar, just with a little more. Jonquel Jones, y'all, she's probably had 10 rebounds every game this playoff. Asia Wilson and Breonna Stewart, they've been getting 8 rebounds. Without looking, I would just assume 4 out of 7 and 5 out of 6, or 4 out of 6 and 5 out of 7, something like that. They have over 60% hit in the 8 rebounds because I've been playing them and cashing them each. I've been playing parlays with them each to have 10 rebounds, and then 10 and 12, and each of them hit last series. So I know they've been getting rebounds. And I've been playing literally Breonna Stewart 10 rebounds in every lay I could get, and she's been doing well. So I know the girls are getting rebounds there. And as far as Jackie, Chelsea, and Laney, Jackie, her rebound line is 5.5 for good reason. I'm pretty sure she done covered that line 4 or 6 games. Pretty sure maybe 3 or 6, 4 or 6, but I know she got 5 and 4 or 6. And as far as Chelsea Gray and Laney, I was this close to playing Chelsea Gray over 4.5 rebounds. I just feel it. I just feel, and normally, y'all know the vibes. When I feel it, I play it and it does well. The numbers just didn't support it enough. That's why I'm in here with the PRAs. You know what I'm saying? And I just put this in a blunt money bet. But I think Chelsea Gray is a candidate to get 7 or 8 rebounds, have 7 or 8 assists. 28 and 8 is not out the realm of possibility for Chelsea Gray for the series, to average for the series. Just look at what she's done against the Aces. Against the Liberty this year. So as much as I can love a plus 1600 poorly correlated rebound lay, I love this one. Jonquel with 10, Asia and Brianna Stewart with 8 rebounds. Jonquel with 10 rebounds. Brianna Stewart and Asia with 8 rebounds. And Laney, Jackie Young, and Chelsea Gray each to have 5 rebounds. And as far as Laney, I just spoke to y'all about how we've been on Laney, her rebound ladders, and they did us dirty. And I think Laney's gonna bounce back tomorrow as well. Maybe I'll play her pregame or something. Maybe I'll see what the ladder's looking like on FanDuel when they drop. They haven't dropped. They haven't dropped their, at least right before this stream, they haven't dropped like their player props, their first quarter props, their prop parlays, and all this other stuff. So we'll wait. I'm anticipating that to drop. Obviously, I would hope tonight, but maybe tomorrow. But I think Laney's gonna bounce back. Look at her every time. She's been on a going crazy for the last month and a half. And every single time she's had a bad game, the next game she goes stupid. So I would expect that to happen. Okay. So I already told y'all I got a couple things I keep under wraps until I see them pop. But I will say, like I was talking about before, Liberty futures. If you like the Liberty to win the title, now's the time to play them, especially if you didn't play them like me. You know what I'm saying? I just didn't think the 220 was good enough. I mean, I thought it was cool, but I just wanted a little more. I feel like shit, I can get plus 220 playing from game to game. You know what I'm saying? Trying to bet them to win game to game live with the spread or some shit like that. But if you're going, I think they like 3 something now, 3-1, 340-1. But even better, if you want to just split a unit, or just split whatever you want, split some blunt money up between the 5 and 4. I'm pretty sure that's like 650 and 850 on DraftKings, but I'll take a look when I get off stream. But yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what it is. So I like that. I like those. I haven't played them yet, and if I decide to play them, I'll let y'all know, or I'll put them on the timeline. All right, that is the WNBA. Put the timestamps on 1736. That is the WNBA. Mahmoud Best. What's the vibes, I know. I can't wait. My birthday is the 22nd, and the NBA starts 3 days after that. So I will be really locked in, really ready. And yeah, I already have I saw a ticket that was some motivation. So that's what I'll be doing a lot of this year. We will have a way, like a round robin system. And we always play round robin. I mean, if you look at this channel, I'm kind of like the round robin guy. Because if you look at this channel, the first actual video I ever did on this channel before I started doing like day-to-day analysis was how to do round robins. Because when I was in my boy Crispy Cap and Spaces, or when I would post on my timeline, people will literally always be like, yo, how do you do this, Dream? What's a round robin? How do you you know what I'm saying? So the first video I ever did was me explaining round robins. So yeah, we'll be doing round robins this year as usual, but we're gonna have a certain way of doing them, and we won't be doing many of them. But we definitely gonna hit 2 or 3, and that's gonna get us right for the whole year. Trust me. I mean, we're gonna hit more than 2 or 3 blunt money bets, but these round robins where I'm gonna play them. Yeah, gotta play. And with that being said, let's talk some NBA futures. You know what I'm saying? Let's talk 18. Let's talk some NBA futures, man. Love these looks as much as you can love some. I posted some on the timeline. I kept my favorite ones for the dreamers. So let's go ahead and lead off with my favorite. Tyus Jones, the average 9 assists plus 500. This is on FanDuel. Just go to FanDuel futures. You'll see like player to average 20, 22, 24, player to average 6 assists, 7, 8 assists, player to I have not yet begun to cook at this market. Now, y'all saw what I did last week with when I find a new market, I get busy with that damn quarterback shit, and I'm ready this week too. When I parlayed them 4 quarterbacks to have 2 touchdowns, that hit for us. And man, I don't know how Stafford did not get, or even Mahomes did not get 3 touchdown passes. Guys, come on. Especially Matty Stafford at 2 in the first half. Come on, baby. I just knew Joe Burrow. I told you, I knew Joe Burrow was about to bounce back. But anyway, Tyus Jones, 9 assists, plus 500. I love that. His 8 assists is like plus 185. We're going to parlay that with some other shit. And we're going to have a nice, real juicy lay because you can parlay up to like 10 of these selections. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, Tyus Jones, I mean, come on now. Every time he played, when he played backed up, first of all, he had the best assist to turnover ratio coming off the bench for the Grizzlies. And when he played for the Grizzlies, his line without Ja, his line was like 6.5, 7.5 routinely. I mean, we hit Tyus Jones to have 10 assists in a blunt money bet last year a couple times when Ja was ruled out. I remember his damn assist line one time messed around and was 3.5. We tore that ladder apart. They didn't even give us 10. We cashed it out at 8. And then it happened again, and we got the 10 and didn't get the 12, something like that. But Tyus Jones, we ain't new with Tyus Jones. I'm gonna have to start searching these players from last year to see some of my favorite hits. But yeah, Tyus Jones averaged 9 assists. When you got 2 gunners, you got Poole, who is gonna have the ball in his hands, but he ain't really looking to pass. He looking to shoot, and you know what Poole's looking to do. That's a team who probably gonna run up and down the floor. I love it. Tyus Jones, 9 assists. Plus 500. Tyus Jones to lead the league in assists. I played that as well. Plus 3,000. Why can't he lead the league in assists? It's always going to be the same guys who profile like him. It's going to be Harden, maybe, and he don't profile like a Tyus Jones, but you're going to have a Hallie who's going to be looking to pass first, who might shoot. You're going to have a Trae Young, who year one of a full new offense with the coach, not Snyder, the old Jazz coach. His name escapes me right now. But his first year with him, who knows if he's gonna have that dominant shooting and passing style that he's always had. Maybe he's gonna be coming off screens a little more. Maybe DeJounte gonna have the ball a little more. So right now, to me, it's gonna be out of Halliburton, Harden. I really like Harden. I just didn't play it because the price ain't good enough. You would have gave me plus 800 or 1,000 on Harden to lead the league in assists. I would have, because he's gonna be playing for a contract if he's not traded. Also want to see if he's gonna be traded. If Harden don't get traded this offseason, oh my God, because he's gonna be playing for that 200 million he won next year. So Harden is gonna lead the league in assists again, or you're gonna be close. You know what I'm saying? But obviously, you got to look Halliburton. Only reason why I'm not so big on Halliburton is because the price ain't good to lead the league in assists, in my opinion. I think it's like plus 185. But also, I think he's going to have to be more of a scorer. He needs to shoot the ball more. That team is not going to be good with this guy. And I can't stand betting on him for this reason, because old boy will shoot like 2 shots in 3 quarters, and then in the 4th quarter want to, have 5 threes and all this stuff. Like, bro, do it all game. Find a way to do it. I don't want to hear it. Find a way to do it all game. Y'all ass. So obviously, you waiting, picking your spots ain't working. You just made your 250. You should be a 20 and 10 guy. You like 40% career 3-point shooter, shoot more. Like unexcusable. Shoot the ball more. Buddy Hield taking all these dumbass shots. Ran over. So yeah, I would love Tyus Jones to lead the league in assists. We just put him in at plus 3,000. Tyus Jones, 9 assists, plus 500. His 8 assists will probably be in a lay, a plus money lay. His 7 assists will probably be in like a 5-man plus 1,000 safe lay. But love that. We're gonna start off with Tyus Jones assists in the future market. These are on FanDuel. Next, we'll go to the blocks market. I fell off my seat when I seen this. That means it's not gonna come close to hitting. It's like, but yeah, I fell off my seat when I seen this. This is what actually made me dive into these markets. Victor Wembanyama to lead the league in blocks. I think if he leads the league in anything, it's going to be blocks. I don't think he's going to lead the league in points. Excuse me. Even though he's tall as hell, he doesn't strike me as a great rebounder. Maybe he will be, but I think him leading the league in blocks is not out of the realm of possibility. Not at all. We saw what he did last game. He had an amazing block after dude crossed him over. That's a good look too. CP wasn't listed either. CP wasn't listed. If you could find CP, yeah. But only my problem with CP is I don't know if he's gonna play the games, because you got to play like the 60 games to qualify for these. or the 65 games or whatever, that's what you got to play. So I don't know if you're going to qualify for that. But Victor, it'll be a little spicy with Victor. Obviously the 60, 65 games. But if he get it in, and then I don't know if they're going to void the tickets or not. I should reach out to customer service, or they whatever you call them. Reach out to them and see like how these actual markets work, because on DraftKings, I do have one on DraftKings, and they tell you right on DraftKings, like player must play such and such game, player must da da da. Like they break it down on DraftKings. They don't too much break it down on FanDuel, so I have to hit them up. But yeah, I don't know if CP gonna play 65 games, but yeah, Victor, plus 1,300 to lead the league in blocks. I love it. I love it. He probably the longest player in the league. Pause. If not, he's gonna be the longest, most dynamic player in the league with a bunch of minutes. I mean, think Bol playing 30 minutes a game. When Bol played, we was on the Bol 2 threes, 2 blocks train early. And then he like everybody got on it, and then it wasn't good vibes no more. So we stopped playing it. But there was a time where you could get plus 1,200 for Bol to hit 2 threes and have 2 blocks. It really was a time out here. And he was getting them 2 blocks in the first half. So with Wemby, yeah, I won't be surprised if Wemby have a few 7 or 8 block games. I will not be surprised. So Victor, Wembyana, Rook. And in New York, you're not gonna get no like 6 man of the year, no rookie of the year. Like you're not gonna get none of that out of me, because we can't bet that in New York. So we can only bet, like we can't bet nothing that you gotta actually vote for, and that makes sense. So well, I'm not gonna say it makes sense, but I understand why they would do that. All right, so yeah, Victor Wembanyama to lead the league in blocks at plus 1,300. 60 game for Prize Picks too. I have no idea how Prize Picks works, and they about to take Prize Picks away from us in New York. So I'm tight about that. Hopefully they can find a way to get around that. But I'm not sure how Prize Picks works. I will say reach out to customer service. I will myself, and I definitely get back to the Dreamers and let y'all know what it is, man. But yeah, I gotta see how it is. And I'm assuming all of them is gonna, and I shouldn't assume, that's why I'm gonna reach out. But I would assume that they all gonna have the DraftKings parameters, which basically says you got to play such and such games, and you have to meet league requirements to lead the league in these things. Because like, you can't play like 6 games, average four, excuse me, average 4 blocks a game, and then be like, I led the league in blocks. That's not how that works. It got to be a minimum. So whatever that minimum threshold is for the league to lead it in blocks, then I'm pretty sure that's what it is for these sports books. All right. So there go the blocks. And I got some threes and I got some rebounds. Oh man, love these. Well, I love the rebounds. I like the threes a lot. I love the blocks. I love the assists. Just the potential for the assists. Like Tyus Jones averaging 8 to 9 assists is like that. That should happen. I won't be surprised if he average a double-double. I will not be surprised. I will not be surprised. But all right. Jalen Duren. These are rebound leaders. Rebound leaders. Who's going to lead the league in rebounds? Jalen Duren, who has secured the center spot for Detroit, who is a young boy who, is one of the best rebounders in the league already. Jalen Duren, we was on Jalen Duren last year too, early with the vibes. We was playing Jalen. Wait, was it last year or 2 years ago? I don't know. I feel like last year, or maybe last year was a long year. I don't know. But the ones that know the dream, man, Detroit won us so much money last year between Alex Burks, Duren, even Vogel toward the end of the year. I mean, damn, man. So we looking in Cade coming back. Oh, we on Cade a lot. Cade is gonna be a fucking monster this year. Now we're gonna have to watch him a few times and see, because they got a better team around him, so they obviously may not need him to do much. But Cade Cunningham is a problem. I can't wait to bet this year on Cam. I just gotta on Cade. I just gotta watch him in the preseason, see how they're using him, and see what's the best way to attack it. But maybe triple doubles for good old Cade, but we'll have to see. But yeah, to lead the league in rebounds, Jalen Duren plus 4,400. Good Lord, have mercy. I don't see him missing games. He is already one of the best rebounders. And I didn't even look at the stat. I just know it to be true. But if you like do his rebounds per minute, all that analytical shit, I'm sure he's tops in the league, or top 5, top 10. He has a starting spot because they already said that the backup big position was being fought by Monty Williams. Already said Wiseman and Bagley were each fighting for backup big minutes. So if you're gonna give me Jalen Duren to get 30 minutes a game, he's averaging 10 rebounds a game. He's averaging 10 rebounds a game with 30. So we'll see if he can get 12 or 13 a game. We will see. Plus 4,400. It's definitely worth it. It's definitely worth it. And I like this even more. Walker Kessler, can you do something for me? Plus 1,700 to lead the league in rebounds. Why not? Why not? I mean, I maybe should look at his way toward the blocks. That's what I need to do. I didn't even look his way toward the blocks. But why not? I anticipate him getting a little more minutes. He already was stable with the minutes last year. I anticipate him getting more minutes coming off of Team USA. Really good summer. He didn't play much, but you're going to get better playing with those vets and stuff. So, yeah, Walker Kessler to lead the league in rebounds. I don't see why not. I mean, there was another big center who did that shit for the Jazz for a few years in Gobert. Why can't the next coming at Walker Kessler do that? And what really made me like this, because I saw this after I placed a bet, but like when you go down to to average 10 rebounds, he's on the top of the list. He's like his odds is like less. He has the less like worse odds than like Gobert. All the other guys that 10, he's number one. Like I'll just take a look. I'm pretty sure. I was like, wow, that's kind of telling. When you go to like averaging 10 rebounds, you would think Gobert or whoever the favorite for this, because Walker Kessler at plus 1,700 is not the favorite to lead the league in rebounds. I think it's Gobert. I'm not sure who it is, but that's who you would assume would be number one. So when I seen Kessler at the top for 10, but so far to lead the league, I just thought I thought that was even better value, because that's telling you something. If they think that he has the best chance to average 10 rebounds this year, that's telling you something. All right. So Walker Kessler to lead the league in rebounds at plus 1,700, and Jalen Duren. We just try. That's what we do, man. That's one of my superpowers with the NBA. We not about to. In other sports, I play it off vibes and I play it after I seen it. In the NBA, what makes me good and profitable is I kind of see it coming. So like I remember we hit old boy Triple J. The boy from Memphis. Why are these names escaping me? But JJJ, that's terrible. I really should know his name because, yeah. But we played his double-double last year at plus 1,700. I'm talking about he had a double-double within his first 4 games, and we hit it. You know what I'm saying? Then it got lower, and he really wasn't worth it. And he might have had a couple of double-doubles going forward, but that's what we do because the price was just ridiculous. And I thought that it had a chance that we might see a new Jaren Jackson Jr. There we go. I thought it was a chance that we might see a new Jaren Jackson Jr. I'm like, oh, okay. This JJJ, he might actually not get in foul trouble and be so talented that he can average a bunch of rebounds and blocks. And that didn't happen, but hey, we cashed the plus 1,600 double-double. Same thing with Jaden Ivey, cashed his first double-double of the year as well. So that's what we're looking to do in this. Duren and Kessler, we just trying to catch the future early. We not trying to be like, oh, nobody's seen that coming. Now, next year, I'm sure these odds are going to be cut in half, if not more. So we're just trying to get them a year early. Blunt money bets. We're not putting units on these. We're just putting blunt money bets on them, all right? And last but not least, 3-point made is 33. All right. Last but not least, 3-point made. Like these. I like these. I mean, because obviously anybody behind Steph, you begging for trouble. I think it's Steph and Clay at the top of this list, and it might be somebody else after that. But I'm going to go with Dame at plus 700 to lead the league in threes. Is Dame was always close in this category, and I don't think he's ever gonna have more like better looks than he's gonna have this year. He's gonna have the best looks of his career this year. So hey, maybe Dame just goes completely nuclear. You know what I'm saying? Maybe Steph takes a small step back, or maybe Dame actually shoots more threes a game than Steph. Who knows? Either way it goes, plus 700 for Dame in a new position. A motivated Dame, not that he ain't always motivated, but I'll take that. I will take that all day. So Dame to lead the league in threes, points made, not made per game. I think these are just 3 points made. But I'm gonna have to double check on that too. I'll look on the timeline as well. Let's just say it on the timeline because that's important as far as total or per game. but I think this is per game. Dame plus 700. And last, I gotta have my mans in here. I gotta have my mans. LaMelo Ball to lead the league in 3-point. If I could do attempts, then I definitely would do it. I wonder if we can play like his attempts, but we will. Well, maybe on Prize. Nah, I don't know if I'm having a chance on Prize Picks. I think Prize Picks gonna be gone. But oh man, LaMelo 3-point attempts is just godly. Though godly. If I would play those every single day if I could on Prize Picks until they're at 10. Like they should open at 10. That's what LaMelo 3-point attempts should open at. If them shits open at like 6 day, the first game of the season, put the mortgage on it. Put the fucking house deed on it. He's going to shoot more than 6 threes the first game of the season. And this is why Prize Picks is doing me dirty. I got to find a way to play his attempts. Maybe I can find him on Bet US. Y'all should sign up for Bet US. I'm about to put my damn code. First of all, it's on my page, Mr. Dreamy One. But I'm going to put my code in the description of this video. Y'all sign up for Bet US. Get that good 125% bonus. Because they might have attempts there. Because they got rushing attempts there. So maybe they'll have 3-point attempts there. I pray they do. Because, oh, boy, that's just cash. And with that being said, that's why you got to take Melo. No, he is not as good a shooter as Dame. And no, he's not as good a shooter as Steph. But there is a universe where he shoots more threes than both of them. I mean, I don't want to sound crazy, but I feel like it's a universe where he shoot 100 more threes than both of them. This is LaMelo Ball. Like, he has no conscience at all. Like, boy will shoot 6 threes in a quarter. And these shits will be terrible shots. And 2 of them will go in. And it's like, all right, Melo, all right, my boy. You keep shooting. It's just what it is. It's what it is. I love it. I love LaMelo Ball. I love betting on LaMelo Ball. One of my favorite players. That boy gonna let it go. He don't give a fuck. I love betting on LaMelo Ball. I love it. Ja used to be one of my favorite players, and he's still one of my guys. Like, I used to be Ja #1 fan, and then he started doing this dumb shit. I still rock with Ja, but Ja gotta relax, man. I don't know what Ja trying to do. Ja gotta relax. So right now, it's Melo for me, man. It's definitely Melo. So that's it, man. Wrap this up. Where we at? 37. Go ahead and wrap this up. For the futures, Duran and Walker Kessler each to lead the league in rebounds. One of them got to do it, I would hope. Plus 1,700 and plus 4,400. 3-pointers, Melo and Dame, plus 1,800 and plus 700. To lead the league in blocks, Victor Wembanyama, plus 1,300. To lead the league in assists, Tyus Jones, plus 3,000. And Tyus Jones just to average 9 assists, plus 500. Oh, last but not least, my bad, Wembanyama on DraftKings. Wemby, to score 20 points, well, to average 20 points and 2 blocks is a plus 600 on DraftKings. I like that. The 2 blocks is stealing. He's going to average 2 blocks a game. That's stealing. Maybe the 20 points will be stealing. I don't mean, who else do they got? Fucking Keldon Johnson and goddamn the other dude. Like, come on. Get the ball to Wemby. Y'all know the vibes. Let Wemby shoot that shit. So, yeah, Wembanyama, Victor, 20 points and 2 blocks. We'll take that at plus 600 on DraftKings. Love that. That might be my favorite out of all of them. Besides the Tyus Jones 9 assists. And I think I like that. Nah, I like the Tyus Jones more. Oh, man, if Tyus Jones 8 assists, oh, my goodness. I wonder what his 7 assists is. We have to look at that. But, yeah, that's it. That's it. Tomorrow, well, first off, like this video, share this video. If you're watching this on Twitter, go ahead and do me a favor and retweet this thing for me. Like it on Twitter. Appreciate the people that retweet and like my joints for me. Also, if you're watching this on YouTube, like this video. Even if you're watching this after I'm done, like this video. Sub to the channel, you know, comment on the video, all that stuff. All the good things for engagement. But yeah, tomorrow we will have a show with Crispy Cappin, and we starting off a week full of big guests. Big guests this week. And I think the homie Crispy Cappin about to start his spaces at 5:15. So I might have a chance to hop in there. But yeah, big guests all week. Gonna have my guy Crispy Cappin here tomorrow. Gonna try to get my boy Tease. Tease, if you watching this, pick up the phone. I will answer your text. I ain't heard from you in a minute. Hopefully you feeling good, my boy. I did, but I didn't have nothing official yet. I have targets. So Jeff Wilson, the Miami Dolphins running back. When that drops, that's what I want to play. Hopefully we can get him at like plus 2,000, plus 3,000, plus 1,000, plus 500, something like that. But the backup running back for the Dolphins with the chain and Shane being out 4 to 6 weeks or whatever, I want to play Jeff Wilson anytime touchdown. That's where I'll be looking. And I have a couple spots that I'm just waiting to drop. That as soon as they drop, I will have plays on them and blunt money bets on them. I already have a few spots that I can't wait to play on. So as far as Thursday, nothing yet for Thursday. I do a little bit of digging. These games, these Thursday night games is annoying, man. Like I need a good game. And when I say it, like I just need a good game, man. Like these games is tough for me because this is another blowout, another projected blowout. So it's tough. I'll do some digging, but it's another projected blowout. So I'll have to see. But even that game last night, like I gave out a couple blunt money bets on the timeline. Just a terrible game, man. It's just a terrible game overall. So we'll try to find some value there. But yeah, crispy capping tomorrow. Thursday, I'm trying to have my guy Tease on here. Friday, I got the GOAT, the guy who got me really started doing this YouTube shit and Twitter shit, Ski Profit. I've been waiting to pull him out. Pause. Been waiting to have him on the show. So he should be pulling up Friday. We just got to nail down a time. Saturday will be the quick college football show, and we coming for blood. I've been asking college football. Blood money best been holding us down, but I've been asking college football, and we like 12-12 on the year in college football, but we are like 12-9 in the NFL, 13-9, something like that in the NFL. But I'm way better in college than the NFL. I don't know what the fuck's going on. So we're gonna get this shit together in college for real. Quick show Saturday morning for college, and then Sunday flow. So we got a week full of guests heading into the seasons, and we'll see what that is. I'm gonna see if my boy Crispy Cappin is about to go live in the spaces, and I might jump in there. I'm hungry as shit. I'll get some food. But yeah, man, that's what it is. So as always, like I said, do me a favor. If you're watching this, please hit that like button, share the video. I'm trying to hurry up and get to these 500 subs. If you're watching this real quick, how y'all feel about this Joe Budden Drake shit? How y'all feel about this Drake album in general? I know this is completely off kilter, but I'm about to start my channel talking about like just normal shit like sports, that's not gambling, music and shit like that. So if anybody got any feelings about that, I get a stream a couple minutes. If anybody got any feelings about this Drake album, do y'all like it? Do y'all love it? About this Drake and Joe Budden thing when Drake just, my God, he just wrote a whole essay under poor Joe Budden thing. Like, anybody got any feelings about that? I want to see. Personally, I mean, I feel like Drake is my age. So it is a part of me that feel Drake, like the party side, because I mean, I don't even have children yet. You know what I'm saying? So it's a part of that I feel like the party side. What's possible? Without gambling, bro. Would you what's sports without gambling? We'll talk about like what's so funny. It's funny that it's funny that of all people, the GOAT Crispy Capital asked that question, because literally y'all wouldn't believe this because none of the shows have followed this. But my initial reason for bringing Chris on this channel weekly was to just talk about basketball. Like, I still got the DMs. I was just gonna be like, yo, bro, we're gonna talk about like who is your favorite players of all time, like your top 10 list, stuff like that. Like, that's what we were supposed to talk about. But it ended up just being WNBA bets. That's all we ended up talking. So it's so funny that he said that, man. It's so funny that you say that. But yeah, he said he think Joe's being honest. Yeah, me and Drake is the same age. I haven't even listened to the full album yet. I stopped at like song 12. I'm a guy that like bars. I love bars, like, but I love music in general. I'm the guy that wishes Drake would make an album kind of like his first one, where it's just like all rap, even though the first one might not have been rap. Like, I want timestamp Drake. I'm one of those guys. You know what I'm saying? But I understand that's not Drake. But I wish he would make a whole timestamp or like a album like that. If you reading This Is Too Late, you know what I'm saying? Like, the whole ghostwriting stuff kind of messed up his vibe, and I think that's why he don't want to do it. Because if he do drop a timestamp album, everybody gonna say it's fucking amazing, but then what's people gonna say? Oh, other people wrote it. Da, da, da. So I think that's why he like, man, fuck y'all. I'm just gonna give y'all a couple of these and show y'all that I can still write with the best of them, but then I'm gonna do hits. So I understand it's just cringy for me. Some of this shit is cringy. I hear some of it, I'm like, oh my god, this shit is ass. But I still like some of it, like that Bahama. And some of these songs, dead ass, I only heard once. Like, it's a song called like Bahama something. I'm like, yo, this shit tough. Like, I felt that, you know what I'm saying? Being a man, dating women in my time, like I felt that. And he had a couple other songs, like he had a couple songs in there I think was good. But one thing that stuck out to me, the first four songs, and I love 21, but the first four songs, I'm like, I'll literally only probably listen to one of these over again once, like number 4, number 5. Maybe I'll listen to that once. The first three, I don't really like. At least for Certified Lover Boy, when Champagne Poetry came out, that was the first song. I'm like, oh shit. If the whole album like this, oh my god, and then it wasn't. But at least he came out swinging with Champagne Poetry. This album, I was like, it took a minute for me to get some shit. And as far as Joe Budden, I think Joe being honest, it is a little bit of hate in there. It's a little bit of hate because they got a crazy history with like shared women and Joe Budden, like Drake asked Joe Budden for a verse and he looked up to Joe Budden and Joe Budden won't give him a verse and Drake started blowing and Joe Budden hating and then Drake pillow talking and dating Tahiri. It's just a lot of wild, corny guy shit with them too. But I think Joe Budden, like I just think Drake shouldn't. I'm not saying Drake wrong for firing under his post, because if that's how you feel, that's how you feel. I just feel like it kind of showed that his opinion does matter. Like if you go and do all that, then obviously that opinion gets to you. You know what I'm saying? Like you would just kind of clown it. Like he stayed clowning Joe Budden. Like he be out in Ibiza and it's a party and they play Pump It Up. He like, oh wow, Joe, they're playing Pump It Up. Like he'll do some shit like that. But he should have just kept it cute like that, just been petty. But when you write that full thing, and now you got Birdman and you got your dad and everybody coming at you, Joe Budden, who's a fan. Like Joe Budden, a fan of you, even though it is like some bullshit fandom behind it. It is some hate behind that. But I just think Drake may have overreacted, but he's smart. Drake is smart. And the last thing I want to say about it, the number one song ain't even gonna be all of my favorite song, most people's favorite song, the shit with J. Cole. It's gonna be the song with Yeet. So for all that talk about Drake is 37, why is he rapping with he's smart enough to know that Yeet got popular on TikTok, and TikTok is what's gonna make that song the number one song. It's the song with Yeet. Not this, obviously one of the best songs that came out this year with J. Cole. No, yeah, that's gonna be number one at first because J. Cole's such a huge star and Drake's such a huge star, and it's both of them. It's like, oh my god, oh my god. But once the kids, the 15, 16, 17, 18, 19-year-olds, Drake's demo, people say Drake demo is 17 to 25. Once they get a hold of the shit like they did, that's gonna take it to number one. So all that criticism, I mean, Drake kind of looks smart. Drake wasn't ready, and for his, yeah, I feel like that too. I feel like that too. He was in his feelings. That's a fact. That's how we're supposed to start this show. That's how we're supposed to start this show. We're gonna get there eventually. Yeah, we all wish that. We'd love to see it. Yeah, but I don't think it's ever gonna happen. I don't think it's ever gonna happen. And some of that's his fault. I mean, and a part of me think that Drake always kept it G too, because I'm pretty sure Drake knows other popular artists that do the same thing with bars, not just with hooks. We know that Wayne and Jay, like Nas, all of them probably done like had a reference track for a hook and probably done redid a hook. I posted this on my Facebook timeline and I had them boys going crazy. That Never Changed song, Jay-Z Never Changed. And I never really liked that song like that, but that's my favorite Jay-Z album ever. That song came from a dude from Chicago named Giovanni Payroll. Not Giovanni Payroll, I'm tripping. I think his name was just Payroll. Like the whole beat and everything, the way dude was talking around the hook, you know. So Jay obviously heard that and then he did his own thing. So, you know, I don't think we never gonna get that out of Drake. And I respect Drake for not, you know, ruining our legends, because I would not be surprised, not Jay, but Wayne is my favorite rapper of all time. I wouldn't be surprised if Wayne, helped if Drake helped Wayne with some bars. Like if on one of their back and forth songs, Drake wrote 8 bars and was like, Wayne, just say this shit. And I'm gonna come back and say it. And Wayne was like, okay. Not that Wayne needed it, but I wouldn't be surprised if that happened. And Drake could have came out of left field and said, I'm not the only one to do this. Wayne do this and all. He could have did that, but he just took it on the chin as much as he could. You know what I'm saying? So I respect him for that. But I say all that to say this. I don't think we ever going to get a timestamp Drake album. I don't think that's ever going to happen. Because get your light skin brother. Get your light skin brother. Yeah, man. So that's it. I just wanted to see how people was feeling about that, man. I just want to check the temperature, and I still haven't heard the whole album yet. I will try to listen to it today, the rest of it. But yeah, just interested to see. So that's it, man. Kind of got off on the Drake tangent, which is fine. But that's it, man. As always, I appreciate y'all rocking with me. Like the video, share the video, all that good stuff. Sub to my channel. And y'all know the vibes, man. Let's get this cash. Looking forward to tomorrow. We gotta have it. So let's get it.